It's not simple. It's complicated. What's simple, first of all, the nickname of Smith is Lionheart. Uh, I don't think you have to go too long to try to figure out where that came from and why it suits him. First of all, I want to say something as we get in. I want to say it initially that that Smith is legitimately, his behavior speaks the most of what he does. But when people now start to question, investigate, look at the fight and different parts of it, him saying and acknowledging to the ref that his teeth were coming out, which some people may say that that's a sign. You know, these are warriors. They're not going to put a flag up. There's no surrender. There's dying, but there's no white flag. There's a code to live by. Their code. That's dying. Dying is not physical. Dying is spiritual to these people. That's dying. And what I want to put out as valid as it can be, and all you need to know about Smith is that this is a guy who fought, if my information is and memory is right, one of the greatest UFC fighters of all time, Jones. And he got hit with a illegitimate punch or knee.
Yes, a knee. He got kneed in the head while he was down, which is illegal. Excellent point.
And the referee said you have the choice of winning by disqualification or we'll give you a little time if the knee hits you. How about a month?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And
100%.
And here's a guy, you talk about walking the walk, talking the talk. He said no to that offer. He said no to that. He turned it down. He said, you can win the title. That means you're going to make more money.
Yep.
That means some of the things you fight for, you can take care of your family better. But to him, it meant disobeying the code.
Yep.
It meant going against the code. There's only one way to win. Not by disqualification. That's cheating. That's not allowable. So I just want to start with that. That the man has backed up everything he says that he's about. He backed it up right there. He backed it up right there. He could have been a world champion by default. No, he said. No, he said. It goes against my principle. Muhammad Ali once said, no, I will not fight the Viet Cong. Whatever side of it you're on, I will lose my career. I will, in some ways, die.
Yeah.
I will die. I will die because you take away my career, my way to make a living, my way for my spirit to speak. You're killing me. But I will die before I compromise my belief. His beliefs at that time were connected to religious beliefs. But what are they until they're threatened, until you're tested to the point of what they are, what they mean? Then you find out. Then you show. And Ali showed then. And Smith showed in his behavior in that case that I talked about with Jones. So I had to bring that up. Having said that, the fighter has the responsibility, these fighters, these special Spartans, warriors, samurai, these UFC fighters, these MMA fighters, they have the responsibility to behave a certain way, to adhere to that code. Then it's kind of like having a friend. You know my feeling? People are going to say I'm a little barbaric. I really don't give a damn. My feeling of a friend is someone who should be ready to put themselves in harm's way to live up to their commitment as a true friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be ready to be in danger hurt in order to live up to that real commitment that they pledged as a friend. But then it's your job as a friend to never let that happen.
Excellent point.
And that's what this is about for me. Yeah, when you have a fighter ready to die, ready to live up to his end, and that is his end. I'm not here, if people thought I was here to say, they better change the way these guys think. No, I'm not here for that. No, I'm not here for that. No. But because these guys are they're part of a special breed of people that a code of conduct, as vicious as it is, as barbaric as it seems to us, and I get it, I see it, that a code of conduct is everything, is valuable. More valuable than comfort, more valuable than living. The way you live. It's not that they're saying, I don't like life, I want to die. They're not manic. They're not maniacs. But it's just like, I want to live my way. I want to live my way. And my way is to adhere to certain principles that are pretty damn rigid. That's a soft word. But they're pretty damn tough. And what I'm saying is, I understand that. But the people that have the responsibility in the corner, the people that are the doctors, the people that are the referees, it's their responsibility to not let it go over the line. Like the friend. Let your friend be ready to get hurt for you. Don't let him get hurt.
Yeah.
Don't let him get hurt. The referee, the corner man, the doctor, that's their job. That is their code. That should be, they respect the code of their fighter. They more than respect it, they implore it. They need it. For him to behave that way, for him to act that way, for him to be successful. They need it. They need it. It has to be there. But then you also need them to protect him from himself. To not die. To not really die. To what it is for these warriors, for me, it's a journey to go places that very few people have the capacity to ever go. To go to the limits of oneself to see what those limits are. To find out. See, it's not just about the blood and the bones and the orbitals and all that stuff. No, that sounds so barbaric. Like, I could see people can't get their head around it. Like what is rewarding to this? Where is the value to this? Where I get it. I could see people saying that. But that's where it is. It's to explore man's boundaries. That's what it is. That's what these men are doing. And here's the thing for me, in a nutshell. For the trainers and for the fighters that can't get out of that mentality, I get it. Here's what I want to bring and offer. I'm no UFC expert. I think I know about fighting, though. Boxing, the parallels. The fear, the challenges. The depths of those things. The dark caverns that we go into. How lonely and cold they are. How scary they are. About what happens when we are in positions to be threatened. What choices do we make? Why do we make those choices? Why do some make them and some don't make them? That I understand, and that's the same. That's the same. And what I'm saying to everybody is that respect these guys' journey, what it's about, their voyage. And at the end, ready now? Don't go crazy. The fighters, anybody. But if you respect the voyage and the code and you adhere to it and you live up to it and you pay homage to it, you don't break the oath. It's okay to lose. It's just not okay to fail. And you didn't fail. Smith didn't fail. He lost. His body lost. His spirit did not fail him. That's what I would present. And I'm presenting now to you out there. And I'm not trying to be Joe Rogan or any of these great, DC and these great commentators they have and any of them. I'm not. I'm just being me. In the world of fighting, some things are the same. And they need to be respected. There's parallels. And you need to see those parallels. I get it. So for me, what I present to Smith is, hey, I got you. You didn't lose. You're not in the way that matters. Your body lost. But not you. Your spirit prevailed. Your spirit lived up and acknowledged the code. It respected the code. It paid homage to the code. Your spirit didn't die. It didn't surrender. It didn't betray you. Your body, the vessel that the spirit travels in, did. So if you look at that way, it's okay. Now, what the corner was doing, or should do, because Smith said, I will fire them if they do that. So for me, no. You want your code appreciated and respected and admired and understood. Respect theirs. Okay, Teddy, what's the corners? The corners is to appreciate what you did and who you are, what you did, like a friend. To appreciate that. And in appreciation, in respect, to not destroy the vessel. So there can be a day where the spirit can use it in battle again.